the topic information technology, and we are going to analyze it using insights from art. We are all familiar with these phrases: brand image, corporate image, image building. So what common is there? The word image. When image, which is derived from art, in its erstwhile form, when art and technology come together, what it leads to is effective communication of information. So art and IT together doesn't somehow sound that as if they are gelling well. Well, I would like to clarify here that the larger picture here is not of art or information technology or use of some specific software or anything. It's more about communication. It's more about letting the message go across to the person you are targeting. As I said, it's not IT in the form we know. It's more about, it focuses mostly on technology and innovations that lead to perspectives being changed in terms of people being affected. And from where did this IT in art come from is that innovations within painting, we have seen that particularly in the Renaissance era, that led to significant change in how people used to think, how people used to perceive, how people used to aspire. So, be it promotion of cultural goods, be it bringing about changes in consumption patterns, or advertising subtly or above the line, both art has played a crucial part. So I delve further into it. Renaissance art and information and communication technology. Where Renaissance art is very different, even though it's so far back in time, and yet if I want to relate it to what it is right now, you see that be it image building, be it evoking some sort of empathy among viewers, be it making it as lifelike as possible, so that people can actually feel that okay, I can be in that place, I can be somebody like him, I can probably portray my caliber in the way that guy is doing. So this is where it becomes very important to understand that the age-old paradigm that cultural capital leads to social capital and it means economic capital, that aspirational value is brought out very well in Renaissance art, which is still being used today. I will just show you this video. This is an ad from Heineken that shows that how aspirations and the aspirational value and the fact that people want to have something for their own that they see that others are having, how that is brought about. I will show that in this video. sure you noticed that this ad was not just about beer, it was about what it symbolizes: party, magic, gaining recognition. people recognizing you, people giving you some sort of respect.
Where is your back? Now back. Now back. Now back to me. Standing.
Okay, let me just pass. So, where does technology step in as a crucial cog in the wheel of communications and ICT per se? Chiaroscuro is a technique and technology that was developed during the Renaissance era that used to contrast light and dark in order to bring about more effective delineations of the human form. And that is widely used in cinematography as well as animation today. So you see that how important technology has become. Even representing real life 3D forms in 2D and reducing the sizes of some objects in a painting when you are trying to provide an illusion of space. These reacts from the basis of photography, how it came about. And regarding, there were even changes of production, changes in the mode of production, changes in the product when Renaissance period came about. What sort of material was used to paint that change. And most interestingly, trademarks. Then it was a symbol, as in you knew an artist by the way that person used to draw. It was you could easily say that okay, this is of this person. But today, from there it has evolved to become that is an official trademark that somebody can say that this is mine wherever it is published, wherever it is produced in this world. And if you think that this is a lot, this is not enough, we'll next take up how IT and how even celebrities and geniuses have used technology to promote their art. Shanti will take you through it.
Basically, there is always a contrast between this genius and the creativity. Earlier, the creativity is the new creation of the mass media. The information technology which we have right now, the media, it has created the term celebrity. Earlier, the artists used to be geniuses. They are gifted with some talent, and they are considered to be great. Sometimes there are many people who are unrecognized also. But nowadays, the celebrities are the celebrity, the term which means that the people are they might have some talent or not, but the undeserved people might become celebrities because of the information technology. The information and the media might make a celebrity out of anything, out of the people who don't have any talent can become celebrities. So, to quote the example of Picasso, he was a genius. Actually, he started the movement of Cubism. He practiced and made popular the concept of Cubism. He actually tried to break the conventional painting techniques, and he tried to challenge the conventional wisdom, conventional thinking by the form of Cubism. His paintings used to look something like this, which at the first look it doesn't make any sense to most of the people. But what he was trying to do was he break the conventional thinking. He takes an object, maybe a chair or a table, he breaks it into pieces, and then tries to look at it from the different perspectives, different angles, different dimensions basically. So that is what he represents in his Cubism paintings. So it has many applications later on. It affected the aesthetics, the thinking pattern of the people. It has its own applications in the fashion and textiles. Earlier the fashion basically had new concepts like tabular and rectangular silhouettes, and then the architecture also has influenced. Earlier it used to look like something circular and domes like dome related structures. Later on converted to architecture has taken the cues from the Cubism, and rectangular designs and geometric shapes have emerged from the Cubism. And then it has influenced the films and cinema also. Three-dimensional techniques are developed from inspired from the Cubism. And yeah, later on, the question arises was why there are no women artists in the history. It is basically comes down to the point that greatness has always been taken as the masculinity as considered as the greatness, and the feminine, female artists. Basically, there were many wives of painters who were also great painters, but they were not popular as their counterparts actually, as their husbands, because always their painting, the female painters were considered to be feminine. Their paintings were regarded as flowery and they were never given the greatness which was given to the male painters. Later on, these artists were also included in the abstract and modern painting, modern painting movement with the use of symbolization actually, and pop idols also. Media have created celebrities out of the pop idols who are trying to break the conventional wisdom. Just to quote few examples from the relevant managerial context, we are trying to explain it through popular personalities who Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. We know Steve Jobs much more than Steve Wozniak because he knowingly or unknowingly used the media, and media has used Steve, and he tried to create the calligraphy. He created the forms out of calligraphy. Many people are aware of the calligraphy, but not able to create the exact application into the information technology field. The other people also, Bill Gates and Paul Allen, they are the founders of Microsoft. But we know Bill Gates more than Paul Allen. And we can take the Indian director Ramgopal Verma also as an example. He came up with a new concept of making the films out of mafia and other things, and used different very low cost movie making techniques, which have later now become a practice in the industry.
I'll take over from here. Skills of test for IT professionals are a very interesting way in which art and IT is blended in IT industry. These are tests that are administered at skillsoft.com, and various art forms and various managerial contexts are blended together, and and the employees are asked to rate as to what that picture or that image or that situation implies. Based on how they respond, they are rated, and upon only passing a certain criteria, like 80% of the answers should be correct and all, they are eligible to take the next step of that test, which is very essential as a appraisal. It's a performance appraisal parameter. But this effectively brings together art, IT, and your ability to understand communication and communication effectively as well. If we can think of two applications where this is again used, one is customer involvement in product development. I'll cite an example right away. I guess most of us, if not all, have played with Lego bricks in our childhood, where it's a brick game where you build shapes out of nowhere, multiple colored bricks of different shapes and sizes. What Lego bricks does is that it empowers its customers to come up with innovative artistic designs as to what they would like to look forward to in the next Lego product that is coming up. So this allows us, while this allows a customer to participate, what happens in reality, if we see beyond just the communication, what it implies is that a customer is feeling empowered, a customer is feeling important, a customer is feeling as if his innovation, his artistic ideas are paid heed to. So this leads to greater brand loyalty. A very similar example that all of us experience here is student participation initiatives. For example, when a company, which we don't know of much, but comes for placements, before that often it conducts some session, some competition, and it says that if you participate, it will be an additional advantage during the placements because you will get to know a lot about us. So what happens is that even though the company was hitherto unknown to us, what happened is, since now the onus is on us to interact and know about the company, we take part in that competition, And slowly it might be that in many cases that the interest about that company is generated. We start to aspire for that company. So this is another effective way in which communication and information dissemination is leading to good amount of participation. So that's, and we have called it inspiration of art and brand communication, but the essence is more important than this line. Thank you so much.